everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. It just doesn't end for Ironmouse. Who is Ironmouse? She is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, a veteran of the industry. She has been in vshojo. She was one of the founding members of vshojo. She's also done a lot recently, well, at least in the last year or so, and more beyond that, of songs and other projects that she has been a part of. We're going through on her Twitter and on Twitter overall to see that there have been haters, of course, of Ironmouse recently. With the Cry For Me situation, I did go over the whole Cry For Me situation where a troll and several trolls did get her music taken down, and only took it down in order for them to have a troll song where, if I'm not mistaken, it was AI that was trained in her voice, had her saying some very nasty things, some slurs, some explicit words, things like that that she usually wouldn't say in any of her songs. It's now back, and before in her discography, the troll had their song there because it was quote-unquote a collab with them and Ironmouse. So that led to, a lot of things happening. And we're also going back to other things that have happened with Rakai. That was something that happened after the whole situation with the Cry For Me thing, where you had Rakai talking about a situation where Ironmouse is going to be in Mr. Beast 50 Streamers Challenge after their beef from the Streamer Awards. And let's take a look in a bigger one that I showed you guys last time here.
Jinxie, Kwakli, Sinadriji, Nesha, Ironmouse.
That reaction was very timed. That reaction was very calculated. It was meant to be like, ew, Ironmouse. Now, it could be for various reasons, but the one that everyone was pointing to when this happened was because of their situation during the VTuber Awards, where Ironmouse said that she was made to feel very uncomfortable around them and kind of cornered by the way that they approached her and the way that they talked about her because of the fact she knew that they had been talking about her negatively before. I and many others were thinking that this was, calculated, and it was very much due to that. But there are others out there. It says, see, now making a deal out of this pause and being confused about something is quite tragic. It's a reaction, leave it at that. He is allowed to feel how he feels, just like Ironmouse is allowed to feel how she does. True, but the issue is that Rakai has been very, very immature on the whole situation, and he actually has dissed Ironmouse, and actually, called her a B, and that's kind of thing like that. The way he usually does react to different things. Continue on, I'll be super honest, and I don't want to defend him. I don't like him, but I don't think this reaction was about Ironmouse herself, but rather a VTuber taking part in it. Like, how is this challenge happening? I'm going to assume it has to do some stuff on, some online stuff, if a VTuber is participating. So what they're saying here is he has the right to feel the way he does, and others are saying that he's justified in feeling the way that he does because of the situation going on with VTubers not being able to actually be a part of it, or at least actively going to be a part of it, with people saying that, are we going to be seeing a rolling iPad competing? That's some of the people that are against the whole thing. And then there are others saying, like I've been saying, they hate is forced, internet doesn't believe in justice, they hate who they choose, whether they're innocent or not. We're here to like Rakai and the whole sphere of the internet. That said, I do not think there's any justice that needs to be passed out. It's just stupid internet drama. Two people are allowed to not like each other, and no one can tell them that they can't. Understand, but I understand you. My whole take on the internet logic thing is, innocent person that people hate is not guilty, the bad guy. Guilty person that people love is definitely guilty, the good guy. That does happen a lot. Continuing on, truthfully, what is the hype about Rakai? No slander or disrespect, just want to know the type about him. The girl on the iPad, answer my question. So yeah, people are asking questions about the whole situation here. People are asking lots of questions. No condone harassment or personal attacks, but he's done nothing to her, not as supportive as any of the people have done to her. They had a normal interaction where he complimented her and respected her boundaries, and she said she was shaking over it. So people are defending him. People are defending Rakai, saying that Ironmouse overreacted, that Ironmouse was, not acting properly, that maybe she was scared because of other reasons, people like that. How will she compete? All little bro did was look at the camera. So yeah, people are definitely defending this person. This is a person says, Elon, please stop. I don't get it. I like Ironmouse more than Rakai because I don't watch him, but I watched the clip again. All Rakai did was pause for a while, then move on. He didn't say anything. It was a look. It was, it was, like I said, it was very calculated. The way he did it was very calculated. Maybe he even practiced it before doing the stream or whatever, where they clipped him. Masi, on the other hand, told her fans she was uncomfortable and that was incited outrage. Continuing on here, except it literally isn't. Basically, it isn't him being evil towards her. It isn't him being, people are defending him a lot. Ironmouse admitted herself she prejudged him before they even opened her mouth. People can make excuses in the heat, death in the universe, but the shaking like a leaf in her house over two brats asking questions remains pathetic. And that is the situation that's going on here. A lot of people are defending him, continuing to defend him. Rikai's response is in response to Ironmouse sending a hate mob to him for no real reason. Even then, dude didn't even say anything to gas it. Ironmouse basically just profiled them and assumed they were going to jump or something. It was based on, it wasn't a profile, number one. It was based on past actions that they did. She was mocked many times aggressively by them, and she knew that they were haters, so she didn't know exactly how they were going to be reacting or acting. That's the main thing. I'm still surprised people are defending Rikai for the situation. Maybe because she's an adult and should not be that sensitive. Like, holy F, that screams privilege spoiled. I don't care if she's hospitalized or can't move it. She can use it to be an a-hole entitled. So yeah, a lot of people were absolutely defending Rikai, absolutely defending him on the situation. The thing is, most people saw it for what it was. You take a look at it and they see it for what it was. So this whole defense is backfiring on them a bit, in my opinion, because it is the way he calculated it, the way he looked at it. Yes, it's just a look, of course, but it can be seen as a signal. It may be seen as reaching by some of you, but it can be seen as a signal to the people who are watching that, oh no, here comes this chick again doing stuff and trying to be a part of, the whole IRL community or whatever. And as some of the weaker minded individuals will take that as an okay to continue doing what they're doing, because hey, Rikai still doesn't like her. Hey, Rikai still isn't impressed by her. So that is a carte blanche for us to continue doing things. Like I said, they're small-minded. The people who do that are small-minded, but that can be seen as that way. I'm just giving you different perspectives on this, of course. For me, it is what it is. Ironmouse is very strong. She's not going to let this take over her. She's not going to let this affect her negatively. She's going to continue doing this. She's going to be a part of the Mr. Beast thing. And that is the big revenge that she's going to have in this whole situation. The big revenge, the big backfire, the big everything is that no matter how much they defend her, defend him, defend Rikai, which makes them look even worse, she will still be out there and she will still do her thing. They think she is AI. We're talking about Kizuna AI today, who is a female Japanese VTuber and one of the progenitors of VTubing as we see it today. There are people who started smaller and never got as big as she did around the same time that she did, maybe even a little bit earlier, but she is the one who got big and the one who made it the way it is today, the one who influenced it to get to the point that it is today. I'm not going to forget about the small ones, but today we're talking about her. So they think she's AI. She is, just letting you know who she was beforehand, she has been around since November 2016. I meaning either looking at Kizuna AI as in eyes or Kizuna AI as in love, whichever one it is, or affection or anything like that. It is I as in the Japanese I, the word. It is not AI nowadays because of the AI hate, of course, the AI hate bandwagon, and that whole thing, they have become kind of seen as AI. Anything with those words nowadays, people are going to lose it and are going to be like, oh my god, it's AI. And this is exactly what happened when she became a part of Fortnite. I did cover it yesterday. Well, this is the day after I covered it, so I did cover it in a video before this about her becoming a member of the Fortnite crew, in the sense of being a part of what is the cultural phenomenon of Fortnite. She has outfits, cosmetics, jam tracks, more dropping in January. A couple of things that we were able to see here. Some people say Fortnite Festival uses AI. People missed the joke here. We've watched Gang for years since launch and it accelerate. So this is an example of AI. Yes, it support AI for little years now. I is just mean love in Japanese, just her name, I think. So this is one of the people, one of the many. I'm going to show you many. There's one of the many that have seen those two letters, and because of the dark world that we live in now, with AI taking everything, with generative AI, and a lot of the Groks and all the Google stuff and everything like that being very generative AI based, you have people going against anything that has those 2 letters. And we see here, this is one of the ones here. So you people hate on AI, but this AI is okay. Get your priorities straight, you hypocrites. This is defaulting, and they continue on here. It says, you know that Japanese word I means love and affection. Where'd you get that from, ChatGPT? He continues to try to rage bait. I think this person, honestly, here is using the whole hatred for AI, but in this case, using it to get views. Because just down here, unless this person is very like single brain cell type of person, or is just trying to get people rage baited. Either way, they ended up getting a lot of people responding. But yes, there are a lot of people who do believe in what is said here, that there are that she was AI, and because of those 2 letters. All these comments crying over AI. She literally is what's considered the first VTuber. It was back in 2016. Like I said, she's a progenitor of what VTubing is nowadays. That's why a lot of people consider her the first VTuber. Like I mentioned, just correcting everything. There were VTubers who came before her. Very small. Didn't necessarily make it big. Maybe even disappeared before she came in. But yeah, the VTubing thing was not as big as it became until I came in and, pretty much took the world by storm, at least the Japanese world by storm, and was like, whoa, this is amazing, this is cool, this is 3D, holy moly. She did a lot of skits to start out with, a lot of pre-planned content to do that kind of stuff, and then later on she got into the whole streaming thing. But yeah, she's been there for a lot of times, for a long time. So did any of the AI slop we have these days exist in 2016? I guess not. Yeah, no, AI was only a twinkle in all of these billionaire, people who hate the world's eye, pretty much. Like 3 comments mentioning I is her name. It's common Japanese name. True. LMAO. She's not even AI. No, she's not even AI. She is amazing. If you watch her content, any of her content, it is great. Especially her original pre-planned content. It is amazing. She is seen as one of the many pillars of VTubing. Guys, this is the first VTuber. This is not generative AI. She was made in 2016. I'm going to hope people who haven't heard of her see this comment. The I in Kizuna I is produced as I or I. Doesn't mean any artificial intelligence. You're welcome for this information. I meaning love. I meaning affection. I meaning that type of thing. To people who question I in her name, it's produced I, and its name is I-chan. OG VTuber in the game. Please add more. My life would be yours. And then we have Kizuna I coming through and saying, nice to meet you, I'm Kizuna I. Wow, I'm thrilled to announce that this time in collaboration with Fortnite has been decided. This is just too amazing. This is actually probably going to get me to play Fortnite, at least enough to get her skin and get her whole, set. I never imagined I'd get to go to the world of Fortnite. I'm really looking forward to it from now on. Y'all look forward to it too, okay? And here is Kizuna I's favorite emote. Fortnite emote. This is her Fortnite emote. Her dancing emote. Things that she's danced before. And, she's done concerts and she's done many things. She was asleep. She was in hibernation for years. And she recently returned and is making a big push, which is the reason why I think she's been able to get into Fortnite. She debuted a decade ago. It's unfortunate how much a single phrase can completely warp since then. Late, more like middle. People say I as immediately lose their minds. Kizuna I is meaning love. Kizuna meaning bonds. All in Japanese. I is more named Japanese women too. So here we go. It says, all the replies forgot OG VTuber, we lose in the ancient text, bro. She ran this whole space solo dolo in 2017. She is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the inspirations for Yago making Hololive. He wanted to kind of make AKB48 in VTubing, but also he used the same type of technology, or tried to use the same type of technology that Kizuna I was using back then. Kind of got inspired a bit by her, and so did many others who started the VTubing scene get inspired by her. Many people who have been here for years mark Kizuna I as one of the inspirations to be a VTuber. I'm about to lose my mind, Rev, and again, people with all the thing, with her here, and the responses, I like artificial intelligence, Fortnite using AI, gross AI. So yeah, people still not understanding things. Kizuna I debuted 10 years ago. New gen has no idea who she is and thinks she's an AI model. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. A lot of the information is getting lost. You do not get to call yourself a VTuber fan if you do not know who this is, by the way. Continuing on with other people responding. For some familiar Kizuna I, she's to VTubers what Doom is to FPS games. That's a good way of spinning it. It's first connection you can make between Glitch Productions and Fortnite, by the way, since Kizuna I was a character in Meta Runner. Also, it's like replies who don't know who's Kizuna I. Kizuna I hear a lot of people remembering their childhood or remembering early times. May not like Fortnite, but W collab. Like I said, I may just go in and actually buy V-Bucks for the first time for me in order to get Kizuna I. You have here, that means Renzoto is the only person distance, one person distance away from Fortnite. Let me get my atmosphere jam track. What do you guys think should be the next VTuber? So people are starting to go into the VTuber thing here. The anti-crowd is going Gyon at Kizuna I, and it really drives home just how idiotic the antis are and how she's become a historical figure. And this was originally in Japanese. This was a Japanese netizen that was talking about that here. And yeah, it is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But one nice thing that came out is because she is a part of Fortnite now, Fortnite, if the Kizuna I one is very successful, which I really hope it is, it opens the door for other large agencies to collab with them. What I mean by that, Nijisanji, whether you like it or not, is a large agency, and they have a lot of wonderful people employed by them. And they do push their brand a lot, and this is one of the places they can push their brand, as well as Hololive, as well as others. Mainly Hololive and Nijisanji, I think will be the first ones that possibly have it. And here's what someone did of creating a shiori inside of the whole thing here. Sorry, I'm going to remove the sound because that's most likely copywritten. But there you go. Someone did a green screen of shiori and then put it on Fortnite there. So that is something that is very likely to happen in the future if Fortnite sees, Epic Games sees that they are getting good amounts of money from the bundle. They will either do a continuous, increase of stuff for Kizuna I, or as well do it for VTubers. I really do hope it's the second one, that they do it for VTubers and more people can come into the Fortnite thing. And VTuber fans, which, a lot of them are whales, can whale out in Fortnite as well. Kizuna I bundle features a jam track, the jam track that I showed you before, and all of her outfits and different things you can add to them, angel wings, that type of thing there. So it's very nice. I'm very glad. I do hope, like I mentioned again, for tons of success from this one. Glitchstars Official is the account of Glitchstars EN, who recently had announced in December that their newest gen, Arunia, was going to be a part of it. The members of Arunia are Alter Limina, Amaya Whisper, Yanagi Kana or Kana Yanagi, and Hiyori Mokami. Hiyori Mokami is someone, and Kanagi are people that I already knew. The other two I did not know about before, but let's take a look at all of them. Kana Yanagi has a whole new look, as you can see on the far right. Hiyori Mokami next to her. The next one is going to be Amaya Whisper, which is the one on the far left. The underboob, I don't know how it's going to do on Twitch, or if she's even going to stream on Twitch, because underboob is a thing for Twitch. Remember, Twitch does not like underboob. Since the rest is covered, I don't know exactly how it'll go, but yeah, Twitch does not like underboob. Hiyori Mokami is the next one. She has been around for a while. She is the ponderful wolf bard of Glitchstars in this case. And finally, Limina Alteri, which is the one right next to Hiyori Mokami. Let's take a look at each one and the things that they've done. Take a look here. That's an interesting intro. Interesting intro she decided to do.
I'm here to help you with whatever you need, any cases relating to the occult especially, I love that. Yeah, I'm a girl. Here we go. Nice, relaxing.
The occult detective.
I've got music.
She used to be a duck detective. Now she's an occult detective.
Some nice, relaxing music. A beautiful, beautiful PowerPoint. And now you're going to be very convinced to hire me and or join the detective agency.
PowerPoints are all the rage in B2B.
So if I just... I'm getting the
Little
loot myself. Just a little bit. Also, winter. Winter is my favorite season.
There you go, some likes and dislikes. I'm doing it quickly because I want to go through all 4 of them in this video here in order to make sure that I get all of them and I don't make each one into like a 5-minute video and then it's like just a lot of them. So let's continue on here. This is Amaya Whisper. That is her intro there.
As always, I will send you the itemized bill to your
She has scotch tape in her hair.
address. $69,000, by the way.
Of course.
Bye, have a great day.
I know 6-7
Bye.
though, but yeah.
clap now.
And there goes the
I
switching
would
to
also
this.
go with option 3. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Ah, she decided to go with a game for like a audience participation game. Those are fun.
You know what? Let's go to the next one. We have a couple of these before I talk more about me. You know what, you guys? Maybe you're not sheeple after all, because I'm seeing a decent variety of responses here. Shocking. Wait, the job employment.
And there's her employment application. The job application. The one thing we all fear as VTubers. The job application. And then we have the likes and dislikes, as with other places. Other people, the way that they do it. You can see the long list of likes and dislikes. And then we have the hobbies. Voice acting, singing, rapping, watching documentaries, and learning videos. I like those a lot. They don't pop up on my YouTube very much, but I go looking for them. PowerPoints are all the rage, as you saw before. Favorite webtoons are these. And continuing on with Hiyori Mokami and her debut. Let's go with here.
Now, sometimes I get asked to help people carry
Ooh, she had a manga intro. Nice.
things. This is a lot of wood. No way, I've fished before. Surely I can find some along the shoreline to help me, right?
Wait, you suck. Oh god.
That was a fisherman getting beaten by fish.
Oh.
So she did all this stuff. I love the creativity that they all had. I love it. I love seeing this. And then let's take a look at everything here. They're about me, their main thing. They even have their hex code, which is awesome. Hex code of what? That is for you to know, for her to know, and you to find out. Let's go here. Bad stuff, good stuff, things they hate, things they like. For some reason, they don't like pickles at all. I can understand that, I guess. It can be like a sour taste type of thing. Things they like, games, anime. You can see the list there for a little bit. The music and hobbies as well. And then it moves on to, you know, other things that they have either... I'm guessing these are pictures pictures of things they've seen, things they've done. Some things like that. Hashtags, all these other things here. Very cute new look for Hiyori Mokami. Next is Limina Alteri. I always say those things wrong. That looked like Lazuli for a second. That did look like Lazuli. I can't play that one for very long, as you know that is a copywritten thing. So, yeah. Here we go.
2006, is it not? Yes.
Yeah, that is a full look there.
It's 2006. I love 2006. Wow. Wow, you guys.
They all did a PowerPoint in some way.
.org after the stream to check it out. You can even press this and it'll play my cover. Very cool stuff here. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about my interests. Pop idols. But I do...
Oh god, she's got her MySpace URL. That is so funny.
To K-pop.
She did it kind of like she did it in a old 2006 website like she was mentioning before, so she mentioned the year. She got her interests, her likes, her dislikes, her music, anime, the general interest, games, things like that. Common writers, CCGs, details of everything like that. Drinks of choice, dislikes, favorite food, pixel model Nazuna.
The fan art tag, which
has her fan art tag. Oh, it's actually clickable. Nice. All about me, degenerate otaku hag. Oh, we got another hag on our hands. Everyone loves the hags, at least in the VTubing sphere. Everyone loves the hags. And there she goes. I did not focus on that for a specific reason, but here we go with more stuff with a purple screen because she does have blue a lot there. So she can't do a blue screen or green screen because I think it would affect her specific colors. So she does that type of thing. Whenever I do any kind of green screen type of stuff, or I think I usually use this type of color as well. It's like a purple or this type of thing because there's nothing in myself that has that color. So that's why I usually use that as well. Congratulations and welcome to each and every one of them. I know that they're going to be doing an amazing job. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a place where we can help each other out and make it a much better place because, you know, we're promoting each other. I want to be positive in VTubing instead of, you know, just being a whatever force that other people see me as. So today we're talking about Nashu, the leopard shark VTuber. Nashudo Kiss is their @ on Twitter. It says, "Hi, leopard shark Gyaru." And let's take a look here. It says, Leopard Shark Gyaru VTuber ASMR gaming chatting, making you feel appreciated and loved. I shout and I am loud. Let's take a look at some of their stuff that they're doing here.
already. Oh! What the fuck? Kill him, Q! Bam! Bro, you're worse! One is worse than the other! Holy! Holy!
Just another day in League, I say. And here we're going to go on to their YouTube side, which has some ASMR stuff. And if that is your thing for ASMR, she only has 3 right now. You can go and take a look at that. I will leave the @ here so you guys can take a look at it. Thank you so very much, Nashidoki, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.